He invited his poor ex-wife to shame her at his wedding, but he never imagined she would arrive in a shining white limo, stepping out with their triplet toddlers holding her hands. The guests froze. The groom turned pale, and in that single breathtaking moment, everything he thought he knew about her and about himself began to crumble. If you believe in kindness, redemption and second chances, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Touch of Kindness to support stories that inspire the heart. The story began years earlier. Rowan Vexler and Aria were young, hopeful, and deeply in love despite living in a cramped, sunlit apartment above a noisy daytime marketplace. They had built dreams out of nothing, working long hours just to keep their simple life together. But when Rowan was offered a position at a major firm, his ambition grew faster than their marriage could keep pace. Aria, pregnant and exhausted, begged for stability and presence, while Rowan chased status, friends in high spaces, lifestyle she couldn't afford to maintain. Their arguments grew not from lack of love, but from fear of not being enough, fear of being left behind, fear of losing the life they hoped for. When the pressure became unbearable, Rowan walked away before the triplets were born. He told himself he wasn't ready. He told himself he needed success first. He told himself Aria would be fine. But she wasn't. Those first years were filled with sleepless nights, working 2 jobs, carrying 3 babies at once, and fighting the loneliness that wrapped around her like a shadow. Still, she pushed forward. She raised Orin, Hale, and Mira with quiet determination, whispering to them each morning that they were not a burden but a blessing. Their laughter lit small victories through her exhaustion, and slowly, the broken pieces of her life began to fit back together. Meanwhile, Rowan's world soared. He built a new circle of wealthy friends, climbed corporate ladders, cultivated a persona of success. Yet the night before his wedding to a socialite named Kendra, he felt a strange urge to send Aria an invitation. Not out of love, buried those feelings long ago, but out of superiority. He wanted her to see what he had become and what she had lost. He imagined she would arrive on foot, wearing something faded, looking tired from raising children alone. The idea fed his pride. Aria received the invitation with trembling hands. She felt a sharp sting of old wounds. Not because she missed him, she didn't. She had grown far beyond the fragile woman he left behind. Instead, she felt the ache of all those years he had chosen absence over responsibility. But she also felt something stronger, a calm, steady clarity. She owed him nothing, yet she would go, to prove anything, but to show her children the strength of rising above resentment. Her life had changed. A kind older woman she worked for, Marisol Vane, had taken her under her wing after seeing her dedication and integrity. In time, Marisol funded Aria's small fashion studio, turning her sketches into thriving daytime boutique collections. Success came slowly, then all at once. The limo that arrived at her doorstep that morning was a gift from Marisol, insisting that Aria deserved to walk into her past with her head held high. When the limo rolled up to the garden ceremony, sunlight glimmered across its polished surface, drawing every pair of eyes. Aria stepped out gracefully, dressed in a soft teal gown she designed herself, her triplets in matching outfits she stitched late at night. The murmurs began immediately: astonishment, admiration, confusion. Rowan felt his stomach twist. This was not the broken woman he imagined. This was someone he barely recognized. Throughout the ceremony, Rowan couldn't focus. His gaze kept drifting to Aria and the children. Every smile the triplets shared, every gentle gesture Aria made toward them pierced him with guilt he had buried under years of ambition. He realized with sudden clarity how much of life he had thrown away for an illusion of success. It wasn't envy. It was regret, the soul deep kind that arrived too late. Aria, however, none of the vengeance Rowan feared. She simply existed with dignity, radiating a quiet strength that needed no validation. When she gently waved at him from across the garden, wasn't to shame him, but to release the last remnants of their past. As the event neared its end, many guests found themselves moved by her presence more than the ceremony itself. Her resilience became the unspoken heart of the day, shining brighter than the decorations or the speeches. If this story touched your heart, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to Touch of Kindness to support more stories that uplift and inspire.